Today, we will learn how to utilize and manipulate strings in Python. Strings in Python are the data type that convey characters and words. These strings can output messages, instructions, and responses for any project. From a simple input and output value program that responds using the user's input to large language models, strings are an integral part of these programs. Strings are generally noted by the use of single or double quotations. So, for example, if we write print, then in double quotations, or how I'll just say quotations, hello, and print, and in single quotations, hello, and run the code, they will both output hello as a string. Strings, just like other data types, can be variables. So, if we write a equals, in quotations, hello, then print a, and run the code, it will output hello as a string. If you want strings to occupy multiple lines, you can do this in two ways. The first way is with three quotations. So, if we write b equals quotation, 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 then strings can occupy multiple lines. Enter. If there are three quotation marks, enter before and after the quote. Then print b and run the code. The output will stretch across three lines. 1, 2, and 3. The second way that you can do this is by using the \n. \n means new line. So, if we write that AB equals, in quotations, string can be very helpful \n in many places, then print AB and run the code, it will output two lines, 1 and 2. We can also find the length of characters in the string using the len function. When we write print, in parentheses, len, and then again in parentheses, b, and run the code, it will output 95 because the string associated with the variable b, this string right here, has 95 characters within it. Another way to manipulate strings is through indexing. Indexing associates a number starting from 0 with characters from the first character to the last. Indexing can help us slice and manipulate the string. We will first declare our string variable. We will write C equals, in quotations, welcome. Our first example of slicing is print, in parentheses, C, the name of our variable, hard brackets, :5. And when we run the code, this will output Welco, WELCO. The reason why it doesn't include the M is because the sixth letter, since it starts with W being 0, not 1, is not included within the slicing. Now, we will do slicing from the other side. We will write print in parentheses C in hard brackets 2 colon. And when we run the code, it will output LCOME, or LCOME. LCOME is characters 3, number 2 in the index, to the final character in the string. This is different from the forward slicing because the third character, or number 2 in the index, is included within the slicing. Slicing can also be done within the string. So, for example, when we write print in parentheses C hard brackets 2 colon 5 and run the code, it slices from number 2 on the index to number 5 on the index. However, just like when we were doing forwards and backwards slicing, the smaller number, index number 2, or the L, is included, while the larger number, index number 5, is not included. There is also a different way to index: negative indexing. This is essentially the same as standard indexing, just reversed. So, instead of W being the first in the series, the last E will be the first in the series. For example, if we write print C hard brackets -6 colon -4 and run the code, it will output L, or EL. Because, starting from the back, E is index number -5 and L is index number -4. The smaller number being included rule is reversed, with -4, the larger number, being included, while -6 is not. So, we now know how to declare strings, use 2 different ways to create multiple lines, and how both indexing and negative indexing work in Python. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.